Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Siggy here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those guys getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill in this one, David Peterson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Max Muncy.
He's been a solid force for his team right now, kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
And now Bader up to the plate. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. And there's two down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner, 7th in the National League in RBIs. Base hit, left center field. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
The 1-2. In the air out to center. Ramirez puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here at Citi Field, and starting this one, Mike Soroka. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Stepping in, Starling Marte.
For the Mets, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Ramirez. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths and all of
Now a dive at short, over to first, in there safely.
this is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it kicks off the base of the wall. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the righty deals. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury.
Out to short. Lindor on to first. 1 out in the second.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. One note on Travis d'Arnaud: he was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay, as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. That's out number 2.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Hard hit left side. Over to Aguilar. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases, his first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next one just misses. 2-2. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
That one is absolutely belted. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. He's in there.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. Here comes the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. Righty delivers. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner leads away at second. Goes down looking. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
On the ground, Lindor to first, and he beats it.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And now it's Max Muncy. And now the lefty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1. Bounced up the middle. McNeil. Lindor. That's one. Over to first. Safe. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
So up next, Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here it comes. And that one in the air center field. Ramirez settles underneath it, brings it in, and the inning is over. Cubs leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and here is Alex Ramirez.
The center fielder, Alex Ramirez.
The 2-1. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Reached on an infield single his first time. Foul ball there.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's Francisco Lindor. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Not in time. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in there. And now 2-2. Righty to the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Into center and a base hit. Lindor zipping around third. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate. So man aboard. Alex Call up now for the Mets. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And at first, Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. Doubled in his first AB. And the pitch. That one ripped. Santander moving back for it. Out of here. He blasts one out to right, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Martin Perez.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Horner gets under it, and that ends the inning. 4 runs in the inning, 5 hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 5 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Out of the 4th. Here's Nico Horner.
The second baseman.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Base knock center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that.
The flip. Lindor to second. On to first, and Aguilar. It's a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Brandon Drury. 0 for 1 so far. 1-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Call puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. Back here in Queens, here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Third baseman, Vientos.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bader raging back towards the wall. It bangs off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Starling Marte. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
The next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. One down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Ramirez.
And now the center fielder, Alex Ramirez. 1 for 2. And he deals. On the ground right side. Corner over to first. That's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. In the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. Mets leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at Citi Field, and now the catcher comes up to him, Travis d'Arnaud. The wind of the pitch. That's towards center. Ramirez makes the grab, one away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat. Here's a 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here comes Max Muncy. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
At the belt and fires. Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. That one's in there. 2-2 now. Renfroe, the runner at third. Suzuki on at second with 2 down. Ground ball left side. Vientos whips it to first. Out number 3. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Francisco Lindor. The pitch. In the air, right side. That one hops against the fence. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center. Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Runner at second, nobody out. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So a man aboard. Now the left fielder, Alex Call. He's already homered in this game. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ronnie Mauricio. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And next for the Mets, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
So now 1-2. Alvarez stands at second with 2 gone. On a line, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And here is, makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 5. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Harrison Bader. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. This one high in the air to left center. Call on his way over. One up, one down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
And now Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Anthony Santander. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball. Kicks and deals. Lifted in the air, right field. Racing, makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back. Starling Marte up to hit.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
And a pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Santander makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, the center.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
Number 73.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. Late swing, fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That to right. Santander makes the play. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Left-hand batter waits. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ball popped up. Drury settles under it and makes the grab. And that is that. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubs nothing. Top of inning number 7, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Drury.
The first baseman, Brandon Drury.
And the pitch. In the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Now the Cubs catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Good contact guy, good defender. The 2-1. There's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Just a slow ground ball this time. Lindor on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Ramirez settles under it and makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 7th at the plate. Francisco Alvarez. The pitch.
1-2.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. That's his second strikeout.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. Ball to strike. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So digging in, Jesus Aguilar. Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubs nothing. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, John Curtis.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki.
The designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Righty delivers. Out there to center. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard. Man at first. Max Muncy at the dish. Ripped on a line to center. Ramirez hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So the lineup flips over. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Good feed. That's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
The third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And a 3-1 on the way. Called strike right there.
Full count.
The pitch. Got it by him for the K.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Starling Marte will hit next. And a pitch. And now 1-2.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack. I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That's in there. And a count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive. Struck him out looking. So they make short work of him there. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Citi Field, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now Harrison Bader. The 1-1. This one popped up. Aguilar makes the play, and there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And a payoff pitch. He caught it behind his back to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that ninth inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous hitting streak did he wait till the ninth inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on.
He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets use two pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the three-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.